vigilance, the action or state of keeping careful watch, standing guard, defending the bulwark between the righteous and the godless. Today I'm kind of on one a little bit, I guess. I have watched Facebook come alive with patriots, or so they call themselves, who are enraged because a football player refused to stand for the national anthem. And I can't help but think, why is it that this would even matter to them? Because this is just an insignificant ball player. He has no power over us. He can't do us any harm. He is nothing to us. And here we are enraged about this thing. And yet, I look around and there's so much that we can do, that we ought to be doing, and we are silent. You will fight as you train. 2 weeks ago, I detailed the immoral sexual affair between Idaho Senator Jim Guthrie and Idaho Representative Christy Perry. Since then, I have been given many reasons for pause and reflection. Many people have asked me to enter the race for Jim Guthrie's Senate seat, to challenge him as an independent write-in candidate. My first response was to simply say, no, no, no! Why would anyone voluntarily step into that snake pit? You see, I have no interest. But the morning after I was first asked, I woke up very early. The same thoughts kept rolling through my mind again and again. They robbed me of my sleep. And I would like to share these with you now. I have met the beautiful 5-year-old rape victim in Twin Falls. She is precious. She is innocent. She is a daughter of God. And she is absolutely worthy of my protection. I have met her brother. I have met her mother. My good wife has met her father. This is a good Idaho family, and they are worthy of my protection. Now, the Twin Falls County prosecutor, Grant Lobes, is a man who is tasked with the prosecution of accused criminals for the protection of the victims, for the protection of the innocent, for the protection of the people. He has done just the opposite. He has rejected the testimony of this little victim while championing the cause and defense of those who committed a vile crime. And he's done this even though the crime was captured on video. Again and again, the thought rolled through my mind, if I don't speak for this little victim, who will? Idaho patriots Eric Parker, Steve Stewart, Scott Drexler, and Todd Engel have been arrested by the FBI for their activities at the Bundy Ranch standoff in Nevada. Now, it is no secret that I have been critical of the activities of Eric Parker. I do believe that he acted at least foolishly and perhaps illegally. But that is not the point. That is not the issue. Per the Constitution of the United States, the FBI has no policing authority inside the states. Therefore, these men have been illegally arrested and they are being illegally detained. they are being detained by a criminal organization, which is an agency of the United States government. If one or more of them are to be charged with a crime, these charges can only come from the appropriate Nevada county. That sheriff is the only one who has been delegated constitutional authority to take action in this matter. If an arrest is to occur in the case of Eric Parker, charges must be limited to a minor assault charge, which at most will be subject Parker to a few days in jail and a few $100s in fines. Again and again, the thought rolled through my mind, if I don't speak for these men, who will? If the polls are correct, our next president will be the next President Clinton. She has announced her plans to attack the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the Ninth Amendment, the 10th Amendment, and more. If you are not aware of the rights protected by these amendments, shame on you. Our founding fathers knew that this would be a problem for us. Sam Adams, among others, addressed this years before the Declaration of Independence was written. Thomas Jefferson addressed this in the Declaration of Independence. James Madison, among others, addressed this in the Constitution of the United States. Members of the Constitutional Ratification Conventions in the several states addressed this very issue that we face today. Hamilton addressed it in the Federalist Papers. Again, in the Kentucky and Virginia resolutions. The problem we face today was addressed and the rightful remedy was given. Our legislature, our governor, they know and understand these principles, but they shrink from the fight for liberty. Our sheriff, county, and city governments are largely ignorant to these ideals. And as recent events have proven in Twin Falls, they will drive the people away with violence if necessary before they will submit to a discussion pertaining to truth. Truth is what they fear. Again and again, the thought rolled through my mind, if I don't speak for Idaho, who will? Freedom is not free, but I can help. I offer a set of fundraisers that include advanced firearms training, defensive law seminars, constitution workshops with a focus on the local solution. Now, why the local solution? It's simple. Government of, for, and by the people must always be close to the people. Hey, give me a call, 208-317-9843. Let's talk freedom. A few years ago, I broke this story of Representative Packer's assault on a local physician's First Amendment rights. I did so under threat of retaliation in the form of legal action. Most of you read this story, got worked up for a day or two, and went back to sleep. When I released the story of the Guthrie Perry affair, I waited against the possibility of being sued for everything I own. For a few days, most of you are angry. But now, you are silent. Were I to win a Senate seat in Idaho, I would call upon you to stand with me in defense of our common liberty. I see no evidence that any more than a few would stand. This means that as a senator, I would be effectively neutered by the unwillingness and the sleepiness of the people. Therefore, I have declined to seek the Senate seat currently held by Senator Jim Guthrie. The immoral, despicable, Senator Jim Guthrie. In 1776, Sam Adams wrote, in 1775, Sam Adams wrote, "For no people will tamely surrender their liberties, nor can any be easily subdued when knowledge is diffused and virtue is preserved. On the contrary, when people are universally ignorant and debauched in their manners, they will sink under their own weight without the aid of foreign invaders." I'm Lance Earl. I'll see you soon.